All right, it's 2020, boys. We made it.
Did
We've
we?
been gone for like We've been gone for a while. We've all had life get in the way, and Andy wants to share a part of that. So, Andy, go ahead.
I think we're all going to share a part of that.
Well, yeah, you wanted to go
but
first.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
first.
This is
Go ahead.
actually just the one where we talk about Andy.
Yes, this is
Andy
my episode,
podcast.
my special.
There you go.
So within the past month, I've been, back and forth from Austin and San Antonio. It's been pretty hectic. Living my days by the day. Don't really. That's why it's been a little unstable, and we've been unable to meet a lot because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
and
where
I'm
you're gonna
unstable. Or yeah, where I'm gonna be or what I'm doing. But finally got the chance today to make it happen. As far as the future, next semester I'm taking off. I'm selling my record collection so I can go on a cross-country trip across the U.S.
Wow.
And yeah, going to New York as well. Plan on going to New York.
Are you driving?
No, not driving.
Oh,
to
okay.
New York.
That's what I was like, dude.
Uh,
good luck.
but we
Go see
won't-
the Strokes. Go see
No.
the Strokes before
Go see the
George gets to
Strokes.
see the Strokes.
Honestly, I just might.
Out of spite of him.
Yeah,
That'd be
fucking
kind of
bitch.
funny.
Me, him
That'd be
too.
kinda
Why just me?
Nah.
He likes me.
Yeah, it's just in spite of you. Like,
Dude, if you did that and you took
When
a
are they
selfie,
coming?
no, I said if you did that, I'd probably hate you.
But when are they coming? Or
are they touring North America? I mean, they did the New Year's Eve show.
Yeah.
I think they're done touring.
No, they still have a festival coming up.
Okay, I'll go to that one.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not
just-
gonna tell you where it's at, so good
I'll
luck
look it
finding
up.
it. Anyways,
It's not a secret. I quit my job in San Antonio because I didn't like my job. I hated it. It sucked. It's terrible. Too much work. It's stressing me out. So I just stopped showing up. Actually, I told my manager I was taking some time off for personal reasons. He understood. He knows why. And then I was like, I'll be back. I'll let you know when I'll be back. It shouldn't be that long. Should be back maybe like 2 weeks. Look, over 2 weeks passed. I was like, hey, I'll be back this day. He's like, perfect. I'll see you then.
yeah.
I didn't show up.
More?
I know. I felt bad, but at the same time, I didn't.
You didn't like- yeah, you didn't
I
like it.
really didn't want to go, so I just stopped showing up. They didn't call me or anything. They didn't
They
like
just, fuck
hey,
it.
like, are you coming? Like, they were like, all right, he's gone.
Yeah, we don't need them.
Sorry, y'all. Nah, they do. We're pretty understaffed.
Oh, God.
Where was it at?
Wasn't that like a new place that
Yeah.
just opened?
Yeah, so it's super understaffed. But I left, so I don't have a job right now. I'm working at spare time, picking up shifts here and there. I was gonna work today, but I decided not to because,
You want to come see the boys?
yeah. Oh, it would have been at 5:30, so I would have had time.
Wow.
But
Damn, we're not that important, I guess.
yeah,
He wasn't going to cancel plans for us.
That's exciting though, going around the country.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna me and my friend we're gonna rent a van, and then we're probably gonna like have like a back setup where it's like a bed, like a chill space, and like the front too. We only need like the front, like,
Yeah.
the front seats, and
Like an RV or just a van?
just a van.
You should get an RV.
I think this is cheaper. I mean, if it was more people, I'd
Well,
probably
yeah.
rent an RV.
You should
But
get like a fuck. What do you call them? Just get like a Honda or some shit like that.
Like-
Well, that
oh,
has
like
like,
a-
the
like a
3
Honda
rows of
Odyssey?
seating and then
Oh, yeah,
just
like an
throw
Odyssey?
the seats back.
yeah,
Or
probably
get
like
a
that.
Tesla. Self-driving.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
get a Tesla
You can
and then we
sleep-
lock to the fucking
you can sleep
stupid
while you
charging
drive.
station.
Oh, yeah.
That way you can only go where there's charging stations.
Exactly.
If not, you're fucked. Then
So
you have to walk.
that trip it's gonna include a little bit of the West Coast and a little bit of the East Coast, like upper north. What's up?
You're gonna go to Gomez Bridge, right, for that trip?
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, well, you should do
Dude.
your trip, and we'll meet you at Goatman Bridge, and then we'll do that, and then you can just like high five, and then you can keep going. We'll just do that real quick.
We'll record
Exactly.
You really want to go there, huh?
I don't.
It's been a couple months, and he's every time.
Yeah, he always brings it up. Go Membridge, go Membridge.
Even when we were doing the Discord podcast,
Yes.
we
so,
have
like,
to go to Gomez Bridge.
all about it.
Dude, people die. Anyways.
We gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Go
West
ahead.
Coast, California, Seattle, maybe Las Vegas. I'm 21, so, woo woo.
Get
As far as
lit.
the East Coast, New York, Philly,
Mm-hmm.
East Coast is kind of boring. I'll be
New
honest.
Jersey.
No offense to East
like
Coast
probably just like the
people.
Northeast, like where New York's at.
Yeah, because like think about it, like you said, California, like all of California, and then Seattle and Oregon, and like they got cool things over there.
Yeah.
What do they got on the East Coast?
Virginia.
Virginia. What's cool in Virginia?
What's
Nothing.
cool? Absolutely nothing.
And
Well,
then
that side
there's
is more like.
North and South Carolina.
Because that's the fucking old people. That's like the fucking colonies. It's like fuck that.
Your rich
boring.
13
You're
original
old.
colonies.
California is
Yeah,
new.
like,
I mean, honestly, I'm just looking forward to New York.
oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go for a couple days. I'm gonna see.
At least
a band.
experience the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't told Cecilia yet, but we're gonna stay at Cecilia's. Yeah.
Oh,
This is a surprise her.
So
Hey!
Cecilia, surprise! If you're,
What's
if you're
up?
watching this,
If you-
expect us.
now we
Expect
have to show her this, so she'll be
Yeah.
ready.
Just send it to her and do like go to this timestamp. and
I
go
do
find it.
recommend Vegas. Vegas is fun.
Do you remember Vegas?
Yes, I do remember Vegas.
Parts of it?
Don't
It
tell
was
us though.
it was fun. It's just aside from like the club life or whatever,
Yeah.
they have like a lot of like red rock that you can go like climb and shit. That was really beautiful to see. So, and it's like a 2-hour drive from Vegas to LA. So,
I'm just gonna say this now. Excuse, I don't even think any of us said who was here.
oh
We never do that. That always
sorry.
happens.
I mean, it's the same boys.
They just have
Yeah,
to
it's just
assume.
it's the boys
If you don't
trademark,
know our
but also
voices,
gender neutral. Like boys, but not like don't like
We're not enforcing any.
Yeah, however you feel. This is just I use boys like as an all-encompassing term.
Yeah, I told girls.
Yeah.
Boys.
Girls can be boys.
Anyway, Thomas is a boy.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
left, but he's a boy.
He's part of the boys.
Exactly.
Sit down, Thomas. Okay, well,
I think that covers it all.
Fair. Me? Fuck. What do I got to go next?
okay, Valentine.
Oh.
or you.
Sorry. Me and Valentine have a cough, so
And George.
we'll try and
Yeah.
do something about that.
It's
But
contagious. I'm trying to.
we
hold
try
it in.
and we'll try and stay away from it. What have I been doing? Absolutely nothing. My life is. Andy should have gone last because he had the most interesting stories to tell.
Definitely for sure.
Now
Yeah.
all of us in comparison are going to be terrible. I mean, yeah, I've been doing like nothing. Oh wow, it's weird taking the headphones off. Yeah, I've been doing. I mean, I'm working at Apple, not for much longer. So if you're hiring, hit me up. I have a great team member working skills. I can show you my reviews. What else? I've just been kind of living life. Still kind of doing school, but also kind of hating it and like hoping for something new at some point. We'll see how that goes. Got another tattoo because why not? It's kind of like my yearly thing. I may get another one in the span of a year, but like
Are you trying to like get a sleeve or something? Or
At some point, yeah.
some point?
But like, because it'd been almost exactly a year since I got my first one, and I was like, I might as well get a second one. So, did that. And yeah, my life is marginally less interesting compared to Andy, but
Or
that's
anything
okay.
interesting coming up? Like Andy?
No, absolutely nothing. I've got some vinyls coming in. Tame Impala's new album's coming out, and that's the thing I'm looking
Isn't
forward
it
to
next
most right
week?
now. Next week, no.
Wait,
But I got a new
that's
song next week.
Oh,
But the album comes
He's the
out
music
on Valentine's
master,
Day.
right?
Man, now I gotta be the vinyl guy, bro. Damn.
So are you trying to buy some records?
I told you, I
Wait,
have
wait.
$20 in my bank account.
I
How do you feel selling them? Like,
Oh,
do you feel
man.
good?
It's
Or kinda sad?
I haven't made official sales, but I've talked to a couple friends who like some close vinyl friends in the community. I was like, hey, I'm selling my records. You get first dibs. Like, tell me what you want. I'll
Yeah.
save it for you. We can worry about payment later. I was like, I'll hold them for you. There's no
Yeah.
problem. So I've sold maybe 4, made about $200 so far. Not officially, but
Okay, yeah.
yeah. And then I'm gonna keep. As of now, I'm keeping one, and that's one of my test presses because those are like like super limited. If y'all don't know, a test press is like what gets sent back to the record label from the manufacturing, like the pressing plant, and someone at the record label like they listen to it and make sure that everything's up to par, like all the track listing, the A side and the B side. There's no skips, any like unwanted noises or anything, and that gets basically like checked off from them to give them okay to mass produce them. So sometimes they make like 5 test presses or up to 20. And I have one for this record that I really like.
So you're
So
gonna keep that one?
it's super rare. It's special to me. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to frame it. And I have another test press coming in as well. So I'm going to keep that. But I think everything else I'm selling.
Selling it. Damn. How many
Yeah.
turnover albums do you have?
All of them.
Are you gonna keep the one?
No.
Wow.
That's like $80 right there off that
never
one.
mind. Yeah, never mind. I would fucking sell it too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, a main reason I decided to sell them is because I have the next semester off. I really want to do something, like something big, like something good for myself. And I haven't really, like, well, partially because I haven't really been, like, in a stable location. Like I haven't been, like, I guess, in one spot for too long. I haven't had the chance to, like, play my records, and I haven't bought records, mainly because of my economical status. I don't have, like, a stable job to support this hobby that I have. And I just don't, like, I guess, invest too much time like I used to. So I decided that it's just, like, I had my fun.
Yeah.
It was good. So now it's time to just
How
sell
long
it.
have you been?
About a year and a half. I did a year of, like hardcore collecting, like, every day. Like, as soon as I wake up, get on Facebook, get on
I
eBay,
remember those
God,
days.
do that stuff. I would buy, like, sometimes a record a day.
Yeah.
Sometimes even more. And then,
Oh, God.
yeah, that's when I had money.
You sound like you sound like you're like coming off an addiction or something.
That's when I had money.
Rehab.
And yeah. So it was fun while it lasted, but now we're gonna.
But now you're doing
something.
something big.
Yeah, and I'm going on a trip. Something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
See the Grand Canyon.
Damn. Okay, well, yeah, we went back to Andy because Andy was more exciting.
Yeah,
Sorry.
absolutely.
George, what's up?
I'm sort of like Joseph. I finished my first semester of college because I took that year off to work and figure out.
Y'all didn't clap. What the fuck?
Oh, my bad.
He finished.
Yay!
Oh, dude, we should get a popper.
Oh my! That's
Oh, bring the puppet, bring it.
No. We'll take it for Andy. No,
we're gonna blow the
you
years.
get a fucking. You get a.
He'll have it ready, you know. Okay. And then I've been bouncing between jobs
Oh my gosh.
because I don't like
You didn't like dicks?
Dix was horrible, and then I worked at Cinemark.
Did you?
Yeah, but they made me so you know the Tinseltown or the 20XD.
Yeah.
You know the when you go into the theaters, they have stairs, right? And they have that white strip.
Oh my god.
Those white strips on the stairs. They made me clean every single one of those in every theater. And I was like,
damn.
for like $9.20, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but
That's
I'm out.
not-
Yeah, I'm outie. And then I did a little bit, and they had like an interview with this like catering business. Tommy's just attacking Andy.
Chill. You were saying?
But yeah, just bouncing between jobs and not finding anything that really suits me or I have fun with. So, but in the next year or this year, 2020, I plan on focusing more on like streaming YouTube and a lot of like the stuff we're doing now, just because it's now or never really. 'Cause the older you get, the less time. And
I mean, we're only 20. Well,
well, at least for me, like
How you
gaming wise, like
damn, you're 21. You're old as fuck.
It gets harder.
yeah,
Like,
I'm not gonna have the fast reactions when I'm like
Damn.
24, you know. So it's
Oh,
like
shit.
now or never.
I mean, isn't Dr. Lupo like 30 something?
Okay, but I mean,
cool guy.
he's a cool guy, but
He's not like
He's not cracked.
he's an entertainer. He's not like a
Yeah.
He's not.
he's
cracked.
not cracked. Like
So you're
Shroud.
saying you're not an entertainer?
I'd rather be cracked, TBH. But if either one. But yeah, I want to focus more on this stuff just because it's my dream, and I feel like why not, right? And hopefully find a good job while I'm doing this. So
And then hit up Pokemon.
and Pokemon, I'm coming for you. All right, Valentine, let's end with that. That's 2020.
Pokemon. All right. I mean,
Wait.
my life the last 3 years has just been focusing on college and music. So really, right now, I haven't been working on anything.
Give us something to celebrate.
Oh,
I
big.
Did you finish the semester?
I finished all semesters. Yes.
Semesters.
We have to run
I'm
that
on the
back.
dean's list again. Whatever. I don't
Beans
care.
list?
Yeah.
What?
That means I have good grades.
Oh,
for
no,
the
I heard the
semester.
beans list.
Yeah, I heard
Dean's
beans.
list.
Bean.
Dean.
Yo, kind of stinky.
Oh, that was terrible. That smells terrible.
Give us something else to celebrate, Valentine.
Right now, all I'm doing.
All right, it better be,
playing
it better be
video
cool.
Well, no, yeah, Valentine got one. Let's all. Well, I will all go back around the horn and celebrate
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Practicing my instrument. I have a competition coming up with my
damn.
quartet.
Oh.
Working on arrangements that I haven't touched at all, and I recently got a MIDI keyboard,
Ooh,
so I'm gonna start working on
he's gonna be a producer.
making music.
Can make some beats.
Make some beats, yeah, basically.
Make some fat beats.
I think right
With a
now
PH.
I want to like recreate some of my favorite songs, because I know how to, like, I know the structure of them. I know how to play each individual part.
Yeah.
So whatever songs I can do that with, I want to just make a cover album, I guess, out of some of my favorite songs. So that's what I'm working on right now. What the?
Woo! Celebrate that.
Cover albums. Remember
really
when we
mad.
tried doing that?
Because
Damn.
y'all didn't tell me.
Oh, sorry.
We got more. It's fine.
I have something. Oh, I have something to celebrate. So get the things.
Toss it. Yeah, George. Oh shit! I wasn't ready.
I got you. Get ready.
Oh wait, I already have one now. I picked it up.
Dual wield.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, this one's broken. Fuck.
Do you need one?
All right, what are we celebrating?
What are you celebrating? Wait, does this? Can I aim it at you?
Yeah.
I'm aiming at the camera.
So did y'all watch my 1 second a day for 2018?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. I'm doing that again.
Yay!
Oh wait, fuck. Oh, mine sucked.
Bro, you choke.
Okay.
Bullshit. This
I
also
almost
smells
choked.
like shit.
Anyways, that was my 1 second a day.
Hey.
There you go.
So
Well, we'll see when we see that in 2021.
How did
Oh,
that's
shit.
insane, man.
Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad.
I mean, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be a loud pop, but
Yeah,
we'll be
you're gonna
fine.
have to mix.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll have to fix that. Anyways, all right. So we went around discussing recent life and
We popped
Future
like
life.
12 poppers.
because we're excited for each other. And now we're gonna go to
Say we're tight for each other.
no
Excited for each
other.
Oh,
So
that
now
could be
we're gonna
either
go
way.
on our recap of the decade, and we're gonna start with music because I think that's a big part of our lives, especially because we're like musicians, right? Andy collects vinyls, study
Hey,
music.
he plays guitar too.
Well, I mean, like his big thing is collecting vinyls, right?
I'm actually gonna buy some pedals with the money that I get from my
Hey,
records.
Hey, my mom hooked it up. Not just the loop pedal, but like I've got 3 right now, and there's 3 more coming in.
She got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Dude, I've always wanted a loop pedal, dude.
I want it because it's a nice thing to practice. with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, bro. Let's do it.
Okay,
No,
so music. So we're gonna start. I wanted to break this into sections
talking,
just
I'm
to
gonna
make
go
it
beat my dog
quicker.
real quick.
Music, because it's again our big influence and stuff, and then talk about some movies and TV shows that stood out to us, video games, and then we were talking about life. So well, I guess we'll end with video games, but we can get into music. And Andy, and talk about you.
Like the music that I listened to like throughout this whole decade.
Yeah, that
Alright,
really
sweet.
like influenced you. In
2010. I don't know what I was doing in 2010. How old was I? I was 11.
You
I was in
vibing.
6th grade. So honestly, I probably like listened to like the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Mhm.
So like I didn't have like a phone, or like I did have a phone. Wait, hold on. Hey Joseph, can I get some cake?
Yeah.
Bro.
All right, can I get a knife and a plate so I can get some cake? All right, thank you.
We're celebrating New Year's here to kind of so.
And so I had a phone, but I didn't have like a phone like with like Spotify or like anything. And I didn't
Did they even
like,
have Spotify back then?
They didn't.
No, I think Spotify started in 06 actually.
Oh, well, but it was like a different
It's like a
kind of
desktop thing.
service.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely not though. Yeah, I didn't. I saw that.
I remember. Yeah. Wasn't it
Um,
different? I remember it being different.
Here's a couple plates and here's a knife.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't know.
But yeah, I like around that time is when I like solely listened to the Beatles. Like 6th grade was just Beatles, because I didn't like the music on the radio because it was like too poppy.
Damn.
Because I
You're so
mean,
indie.
yeah, I can't really remember what kind of music was going on that. Just because I listened to the Beatles, and obviously from that's when I started to play guitar and want to be a musician, kind of like a second side thing, you know. So I'd say the Beatles influenced me at the start of this decade.
Really? I listened to a lot of pop,
Yeah,
like radio stuff. The Fray, the Script. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
all that.
Maroon 5.
I think 2010 was like the most transformative year for my taste in music
Oh.
because that's when I got an iPod Touch or the touchscreen one. Is that what it's called?
I think it was iPod Touch.
And that's when I bought or when I downloaded Tap Tap Revenge.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen. But before I got this app, all I listened to was like hip hop, R&B, rap, just anything my parents listened to.
Mhm.
So I just listened to the music that was like in my environment, right?
Makes sense.
So when I got Tap Tap Revenge 4, I like discovered and appreciated so many more artists and different types of music because I discovered fun through there.
Mhm.
I discovered Fall Out Boy, the My Chemical Romance, Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Just those 4 is like already like a whole new spectrum of music that I
It's
haven't
completely different.
like
yeah,
appreciated or listened to. So that specific app alone
changed.
just changed the way I listen
Yeah.
to music, like in every aspect.
I kind of so like for me that like Tap Tap for Revenge is for you. I'd say Guitar Hero and Rock Band are like my favorite games just because they opened me to more music genres like The Strokes a little bit because I knew Reptilia from Guitar Hero 3 through the
Mhm.
Fire and Flames and Linkin Park, Nirvana and stuff like that because at that time again I was just listening to the radio and like the Beatles. So I say Guitar Hero really helped me as Tap Tap Revenge helped you.
Good.
Pandora
Guitar
helped
Hero.
me.
Yeah.
Fuck Pandora, but Pandora
Yeah,
sucks.
dude.
But it was there for me.
Damn. That's it for me. Like, man, my echo's really bad. Yeah, like when almost in the same vein of like, I put on our playlist. There's this guy on there named Wax, and I credit him to being like the first musician that I ever discovered myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like because that was like when YouTube first started to really kind of become a thing. And I remember watching like Annoying Orange and then like
Yeah.
Equals 3. And he used his music on Equals 3. And so I was like, oh, I really like this song. So then I went and found him and I found that. And I have vivid memories like being in 6th grade and listening to that album. And like that was the beginning of me finding my own music. And then in like 8th grade is when like I started listening to Franz Ferdinand and then Arctic Monkeys. And the rest is history. From there.
Yeah, everything.
And then
changed from there.
then here 7 years later, still listening to the same albums
Same,
over and over again. But they're really the ones like I guess like I started playing like I'd already been in percussion like in 6th grade.
Yeah, we were.
And I'd played Guitar Hero and all that stuff. Yeah,
We were vibing together. I have that
we've
picture.
been vibing for a couple years, bro.
Literally.
Almost
vibing.
what, dude? Next year will be 10 years that we've known each other.
That's a lot.
Damn.
There was a good period where we didn't see each other, but we played
Yeah,
Xbox.
yeah, we played. Yeah, exactly. We played Xbox.
Together.
We kept it. Dude, I always talk about those summers between 7th and 8th grade playing Minecraft, like.
Because that's when
waking
it
up-
released on Xbox, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like playing from like noon or 1 until like midnight or 1 in the morning.
Yeah, those were the
Just
days.
all day, just waking up to play Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the days. But I remember I'd played Rock Band and Guitar Hero, and like, you know, I guess I had some sense of rhythm, some semblance of it. Then I played percussion, and then like when I turned 15 was when I got my first guitar. So, and then I listened to guitar playing music, and then now here we are.
And here we are.
We chilling. We vibing.
You mentioned back to Guitar Hero. So I usually play like on Guitar Hero drums and guitar. I usually play expert, but I'm not the best. I can't do like crazy fills because it's kind of weird for me. But I'd say I'm pretty decent on expert, and it's kind of weird how I tried it. So I was playing Guitar Hero 3, and I was playing like on medium, and I was like, this shit's boring.
Damn.
It's too slow. So like YOLO, let me try expert, and I managed to complete a song in expert, and ever since it changed me. Because that's all I do now. Because like if you go now and you play like on medium or easy, it's so off tempo and it's just so slow. It feels so ugly. But yeah, I just wanted to add that. I don't know.
Bro.
I thought it was funny.
I've never owned Guitar Hero,
Mhm.
so my only memories of it are playing it at Walmart.
Oh my
And-
god, they had
and
the
then-
TVs.
And every time my parents would go to get groceries, I would
You'd
just
go
run.
there.
I just go to
Absolutely.
fucking play Guitar Hero.
All like new
And
demos.
like the hardest mode I played was hard,
Hard.
and
Yeah.
I just like try to one up other people in there.
Get the high score at your Walmart.
Yeah. And I
That's
remember
funny.
one time my dad tried to buy the game for us, but he only bought the guitar.
So, like the
He
game.
had good intentions.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know either. I just assumed that, it's just the guitar, right? Having the guitar makes
Oh,
the
I see
game
what you
work.
mean, yeah.
So nothing happened when we nothing happened when we connected the guitar to the PlayStation
Yeah.
2, and we're like, yeah, this doesn't work. We're just gonna return it, and we never tried again after that.
That's crazy, dude.
Dude, I didn't start playing like on hard until like I don't think I'd played Guitar Hero or anything for like 4 years now. When I was like 16, we were at fucking Gaddyland, and they have
Yeah,
it
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And I was playing against one of my friends, and they were playing expert, and I was like, well, fuck.
Oh, you trying to show off to a girl, huh?
I was, no, dude, I was
I'm
like,
trying to
I was like,
flex.
bro, I was like, I'm not gonna be fucking shown up.
Okay, there you
So
go.
I was like, I played expert, and ever since then I play expert. But
Did you
like,
show him up or?
No, I didn't. I was trash.
Or at least it did work. No,
Now I play expert, and I mean, I still kind of suck at it, but whatever.
it's just a
It is.
fun game, dude. I don't know.
What?
I said it is what it is. But anyways, I also have a first experience with Guitar Hero. Y'all know it was on Nintendo DS.
Oh, dude,
yes.
But
that fucking
only-
the carpal tunnel fucking shit, because how you hold it.
But only on Nintendo DS because I had the Game Boy output or jack or whatever. But I had a Nintendo DSi and I didn't know that,
Oh,
so I
man.
bought it like before I left to Mexico. And we left to Mexico. I opened the box and I couldn't play it, and I
Oh,
was so fun. I was devastated.
You have to buy like an extra thing for the DSi for it to work.
Yeah, I did have that.
It just doesn't work. It's,
I don't.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I returned it. I think.
Dude, that shit hurt. Like, I remember fucking playing that, like, the DS thing. Like, it's just such an... Because you have to, you know, fucking square it up to be able to press the buttons.
Yeah. It was so
But, like, you
bad.
also want to see the screen properly. So, like, you don't want to hold it at an angle. It's like, it's fucking just destroying little kids' wrists.
Yeah. I mean, to this. So I bought Rock Band 4. Right. I bring it to every party that me and Andy pretty much go to.
Damn.
I'm the life of the party, man.
Damn.
I should rent out because I like not only because I have Rock Band, right?
Did you do the thing to bring all the songs forward?
So they removed some because they lost licenses to
Right.
like Red Hot Chili Peppers. So I can only import Rock Band 3 songs, but I have bought about 329 songs.
How much are songs?
Wait.
Like $2.
Oh my god, dude, that's over 600. I thought I was bad spending money on Fortnite, bro.
Listen, but
When they lose the license, you're fucked.
listen. Well, no, you still keep them. As long as you bought them and have them downloaded, you keep them. You can't download them again.
Damn.
Right? So I'm safe.
my God.
I'm safe. But you know, I love Rock Band. So and then to the parties we go to, the more songs you have, the more people keep playing. Right?
Yeah.
So I should rent out my services because I
I
have.
don't think we've ever played Rock Band. We should play Rock Band sometime.
We should. It's fun.
I wanna play.
Well,
What
we
the
did the Rock Band 3 on your.
Well, yeah, we did that. We did the fucking Clone Hero shit.
Yeah. Well, our drummer for our band, he had a Rock Band party. It was pretty dope. He had like the lights, the speakers. He had a sign up sheet. He had all the instruments.
Damn.
That'd be fun to do someday.
Make
It's
money.
pretty lit. And then like they were drinking and stuff, so it was like, you know, I'd be down to do that sometime. But this is kind of like video game talk, but it's also music because I think
it's a music video game. It's a rhythm game, as they say.
in a way it shaped us as musicians, kind of. It was
Yeah.
like, you know what, this looks easy. Let me try real life. And
Exactly.
it turns out it wasn't as easy. But aside from that, I just want to talk about a few like artists that really stuck out to me this decade. Obviously, I put the Beatles because
He's
you
gonna
know.
put Billie Eilish.
No, I put Turnover
Bro, turnover.
The
because
boy.
Andy introduced us to this song, and therefore we are here because of that song.
Yeah, that's why I put it on the playlist.
Yeah, we were inspired. We were the Dizzy Dreamers.
Yeah.
But because of the song "Dizzy on the Come Down," which is
Actually, no.
oh no.
No.
Okay, so you explained the name.
So the reason,
That's what I always thought.
The reason Dizzy Dreamers is, let me look up the lyrics. It's from the Pierce the Veil song.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Caliphagia.
I just thought it fit in.
You're fucking breaking the facade.
Sorry.
I hate this band.
This is
All
why
right, you know what? Podcast over. We're done.
you don't ask questions to
Um,
the end. Like, if you're not gonna like the answer, just don't ask.
The lyric is sunshine, there ain't a thing that you can do that's gonna ruin my night. This dizzy dreamer and her bleeding little blue boy.
So you
Yeah,
just
I'm
remember that lyric and you were like, oh, this would be a cool name.
I was listening to the song.
Oh,
And I was like
okay.
reading along because I like he says like he's a nice lyricist. So I was like maybe I can find something in
Yeah.
there that like I like.
What-
So like Dizzy Dreamer, I was like that's cool. I was like,
Disney
Yeah.
Dreamers.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, what did you think it was from? Or
I
you
just
didn't
I
think
just didn't know. I was like, I assumed when I heard the fucking Dizzy on the Come Down that it was because of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Dizzy, right?
I
Yeah,
assume
just-
so too.
I never made that correlation.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I've never made that correlation.
See, we all made it, but I guess you did come
Well,
up
you
with
know,
it.
all right, you know, it overrules, so that's the story we're sticking with. All right?
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
We're rewriting art
We don't need to
history.
get copyrighted if we eventually run with it.
It was a good name, but thanks for shattering my dreams and shit. Anyways, so
They
yeah,
weren't
Turnover is why we're here together.
Turnovers away.
Exactly why we're here. I think it's it was the first song I think we tried covering together, right?
All of us, yeah.
That's the only one that I think we ever. I remember one night being in your garage. We basically got it done, but like because Fernando was there too, and like, but he didn't have a mic, so we couldn't really hear him. But
Oh,
we
that's right.
did.
Yeah.
That was like one of the only ones we ever got like perfect.
I think we all like that song except Andy. He hates it now.
Yeah, Andy
I think
hates
for
it now.
that reason that we.
I always listen to it so much.
Yeah, I can see.
But the memories, man.
And then I put Queen, because I
Queen.
wasn't a big fan of Queen until
Until the movie.
what was it movie called?
Bohemian
Rhapsody,
Rhapsody.
which was released like what 2 years ago, last year.
It was
last year.
I've known Queen.
Was
I was
it
a
last year?
fan. You know,
I'm
like
pretty sure it was last year.
Why does I feel like it was 2018?
Well,
No, it
it might
wasn't
be
well,
2
yeah,
years.
it was 2018. So
Oh, was
two-
it?
Yes.
2 years
Okay.
ago.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's just
Technically.
think. Well, okay, yes, but whatever. Fuck. Okay.
But yeah, so I've always been a fan of them, you know, like their hits, but after the movie I was like, you know, I'm gonna really listen to them. Then I put obviously the Strokes. Valentine
Even though
introduced
they
me.
didn't really do anything this decade.
yeah,
Well,
they had a comeback tour.
I'm not
That's
trying to. I'm not
that's
trying to talk
important.
shit. I'm
That's
just
important.
like they didn't really do anything, did they?
hey, but they have a
They
new album coming
released
out.
2 albums this year.
It wasn't LP.
Com-
Like 3 songs.
Well, no, Angles and 80s Calm
Oh
Down Machine.
yeah.
Damn. You getting out
Well, okay, what? He's a bigger Strokes fan than I am. Okay, but yeah, I think I already said this, but Valentine introduced me to them in like when we were in school, senior year. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
And so I went home and listened to a lot of their songs, and I don't know, something about it. I just fell in love. And obviously now I'm in a Strokes cover band, so it came full
Yeah.
circle.
So really, you owe Valentine a portion of that.
Yeah. Where's my royalties?
I'll pay you some
One day.
one day. And then I
Someday.
put Arctic Monkeys.
Mm.
Not a big fan like you guys, But it, because of you, I'd say because of you,
Hey,
Joseph.
thanks.
You were like, you showed me Crying Lightning. Sorry.
Dude, he's getting emotional. That's all right.
No,
I can see he's getting choked up.
So usually when it comes to like bands, it depends on one song. Like you showed me Crying Lightning, I fell in love with that song, and because of that, I listened to them. So I'm kind of weird. I don't listen to a full album. I listen to one song that someone shows me, and if I like that song, I'll continue to listen to them. So I'd say Crying Lightning, and my love for Arctic Monkeys. Obviously, went to go see them not too.
At ACL 2018.
Yeah, so 2 years ago. Wow.
Bro.
And then I put Julian Casablancas because of the voids and just his geniusness. That's all I'm gonna say
This
about
man's
that.
a genius.
Yeah. But that's pretty much all I wrote for like music recap that really shaped me and really inspired me.
Talking about Arctic Monkeys, I'm about to piss off these two guys right here.
Damn.
Do
I-
it. Fine.
Here we
Liking
go.
them was an acquired taste for me because I had to work so hard to listen to their music.
I mean, if you don't like him, I'm cool. It's
like,
like
I do like their music now, but I think Andrew Hoover,
Mm-hmm.
he's the one that introduced us to, what song was it? Second NC.
Hoover.
Hoover.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I didn't see that coming.
what's wrong with that?
I didn't see that coming.
Okay.
Oh man. But yeah, I tried listening to that whole album.
And you just couldn't.
I just couldn't. I had to listen to it like 4 times before I liked it.
Damn. I mean, that was a lot of people with like Tranquility Base. They like, I see people now that are like, yeah, I hated it, but then after a couple listens, I'm like, okay, this is actually good. I liked it immediately. But that's just me.
Yeah, you're a super fan, but
I mean, dude, and they didn't like. I remember when it leaked, and I was like, I'm just gonna listen to one song. And I listened to Star Treatment, and that's probably why I like Star Treatment so much, because like that was the one song I allowed myself to hear.
eased you into it.
I was like, yo, I was immediately sold. I'm like, I want this right now.
And you did buy it.
I mean, I have it. I'm missing one vinyl, but still. Oh, it didn't work.
What did we celebrate there?
The
All right.
Arctic Monkeys.
Arctic Monkeys, yay! New album.
It's 2020, and the Strokes are putting out a new album, and the Arctic Monkeys may or may not be working on something else. Ugh, fuck.
We need to see a collaboration between the Arctic Monkeys and the Strokes.
At least one song or something.
It'll happen.
It
Just
needs to happen.
Just like Kevin Parker said that he wanted to work with Alex Turner too.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like, yo, when I saw that, I was like, damn.
So yeah, anything else for music? Do you guys wanna...
We're pulling out our notes, So we're prepared. We're professionals.
I didn't bring notes.
I don't have notes either.
Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna make it. My bad, y'all.
That's good. At least we're here.
Hey man, you're here, and that's what matters.
We already talked about turnover.
Honestly, if I had another one, I'd do it right now. Just celebrating.
Oh,
Andy
we
being
can,
here.
I guess, talk a little bit about our band endeavors that we try to do.
Damn. You gotta
Okay.
well, you gotta reopen old wounds, bro. That was last decade.
Dizzy,
last
Dizzy
decade, man.
Dizzy
Come on.
Dreamers. So we try to do a band, all 4 of us, including someone else, Fernando. But it didn't work out. This was during high school, right? And
This was like at the end of high school. I didn't join in until like after we graduated.
Oh yeah.
Is that true?
I think,
That is true.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't join until after we graduated.
Well, we started. Me, Andy, Valentine, Fernando started.
Hey, y'all
during
assholes.
senior. You.
I got a haircut. No one said anything.
Oh yeah, you did good.
we haven't seen you in 3 months. I don't know how recent it is.
It's pretty recent.
I
It's
saw
like,
him like
it's
last
a couple
week.
days ago.
Well, hey, you know what? Honestly,
Give it to George.
pop
He's
on,
on
buddy.
Hey, George.
Most
I was
recently.
drunk. I don't remember much from that night.
All right.
Oh yeah, y'all had your Friendsgiving and your Christmas, so they don't have an excuse. I have an excuse.
Continue.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, what's your excuse?
I haven't seen him. What? This is my first time
I'm
seeing
just kidding.
both of you and you.
What was I saying? Oh yeah.
We're talking about
So
our
it first
band,
started with me,
Real
Andy,
Open
and Valentine
Opens.
and Fernando, and then we were like, we need a drummer. 'Cause Andy was gonna be our drummer, but then we were like, Andy wants to play guitar, so like, okay, we can have 2 guitars, but we need a drummer. And then I was like, oh, I know someone.
Enter me.
Joseph. And then we all met, and then we did a cover of Dizzy, right? And then we tried adding more songs, but that never worked out until we just stopped.
Yeah, kind of just like
At that point, we stopped because Valentine went to school, so did Fernando. All 3 of us are still here. It wasn't later till that or next year that we started meeting up again and writing our own stuff instead of doing covers, right?
yeah.
And that it kind of went well. It wasn't too bad,
I
right?
mean, we had some great things, but then it came down to like you just couldn't find people.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
It was hard to find enough people to make it work.
because we needed a singer.
At the time, I was playing bass. I was like, I'll play whatever I need to be played. So at the time, I was playing bass.
So we need a drummer and a singer, which are kind of two different
Yeah.
things to find,
To
really.
acquire.
Yeah. And then we just kind of fell apart. But I think we did some interesting stuff. It wasn't like
Fell apart.
too yeah. And then I joined the
And
cover
then
band.
George went on to have more success, and then we'll always remember him. Pour one out for our boy.
Shots.
Pour one out. Don't pour it out on the electronics. Right over near the fucking plug in the power box for the fucking laptop.
So yeah, that's pretty much how we came together and tried to be a band.
But now we're here doing podcasts instead.
We never really wrote music. We just covered a lot of music.
Oh, we never wrote lyrics. We did parts.
We had snippets.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
still have the snippets.
there's like a lot, like before, like a lot of musicians that before they actually made it into their successful band, they were in multiple cover bands and terrible.
Damn. So you're saying there's
start
still hope?
Yeah, I mean, I think like cover bands are a good way to start.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what you're saying, or you're saying the opposite of that?
No, I mean, like a lot of successful musicians don't make it the first time. Their bands don't make it the first time.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm trying to be a musician. I'm just having fun. But I think like getting into a cover band, it gets you to know people and be out there and have experience performing in front of people
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So.
I've always wanted to learn like how to not like how to perform, but like the logistics of performing, like electronic setups and like how to
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
like
Dude,
sound. And,
Sound
I just
check
remember
and all
how
that.
it was even in fucking high school, setting up like just regular high school band shit. I can't imagine an actual proper show.
exactly.
Like setting up jazz band
Sound
shit.
check.
Like, that was like,
And all that.
ugh.
Yeah, usually we have like a guy that's like micing us up and doing sound check, and it's like horrible. I'm just there plugging in my shit.
Like,
I'm
yep,
like,
I'm just gonna
"Yeah,
plug
that
my
sounds
shit in.
good.
Yep.
Let's keep going. It's awesome.
You know what my favorite thing was about that band is how long you went without having a tuning pedal, and you were just always out of tune.
Yeah, I had to tune through
You don't
my
remember that?
phone.
I can't believe you.
His tuning was that annoyed me so much.
I didn't
I'd be
know
like,
that.
dude, I'd be like, you're so out of tune.
Yeah, I know. And then I got a tuning pedal, so it's all good now.
I'm happy for you.
Who did we do that cover of 21 Guns with?
Fernando.
Oh man, that was
That's when he was drums and Fernando was singing and guitar.
Yeah.
like oh
Tell you, that was.
What's that? Oh, y'all had you have that one creep that was on your Twitter.
Well, we only recorded like half.
I wasn't even there. I think.
Well, that's why we did it acoustic, because you weren't there. So I was
Oh,
like, let me
yeah.
get my acoustic. We'll just do it like this. But we didn't record the whole song. We only did that snippet.
Yeah. And then you
that's it.
unpinned it. Now it's all gone.
Yeah, I don't know what I have pinned now, but yeah.
Damn.
So I mean, it was fun while it lasted, kind of, because we didn't do anything. But it was.
Hey, you know what?
Worthwhile.
But we got to hang out. Remember
we
did,
got to make memories.
We did the fucking
Oh
All-Star.
my god.
that we still. I don't
You
know
have
if-
it?
No.
Oh, dude.
Andy was the one who did the live of it.
I don't think I was there.
You weren't there. It was
So basically, we
it
were
was-
rehearsing several songs, and we were like, "What? I don't know how." But we were just like, "Let's smash all
we were
the
just
songs
fucking,
together."
We were fucking around at that point.
Yeah, so we mashed all the 7 songs into the rhythm of All Star, and it wasn't. It was
It was
weirdly
no. We mashed
interesting.
All Star into these other
okay.
songs.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it was interesting.
I don't know how it worked, but it worked. I wish we still had that video. I wish we had recorded that. But yeah, that's basically it for me for music. If anybody else has anything to add on top of that,
No. I just thought we were
No,
gonna
let's
make
talk about Fortnite.
like a list of our
no.
top 10 albums. So
Oh, you
that's
can
what
if
I
you
kinda
want.
worked on.
Dang.
I mean,
Talk about them.
Yeah,
Hear it.
no.
That's what you want to talk about for music. Then talk about it.
that's what I had prepared.
Throwing shade. All right.
I'm not throwing shade because
Okay, go for
you said we are gonna talk about our just music in general, and when you gave a list of things you were gonna.
Well,
was
that
him.
was an idea we were having.
That was your idea. Talk about
Yeah,
it.
I'm like doing like top tens.
Not throwing him under the bus. I'm just saying.
No, he's throwing you under the bus, and I'm
No,
gonna
I
run
get
him
it.
over. So I made
Wow.
the
There you
list,
go.
and I like worked so hard on the list.
Yeah. Then you go ahead and start. Okay. I guess I'll do it. I guess.
Number 10.
Number 10. Welcome to Watch Mojo. Here's our top 10 albums of the decade.
Top 10 rappers Eminem's Too Afraid to Diss.
Oh my god. All right, top 10. Or,
Do we want to do this or not?
If you want, you go ahead. It's up to you, honestly.
Nah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so that's
So,
If
So
for me,
that was Valentine's top 10 albums.
we threw a lot of shade and just.
Nah.
Yeah, that was really mainly just instead of getting shit talked or whatever.
Okay, so
We need some of that.
I wrote down some of the movies that stood out for me,
Ooh.
and they're pretty much all like
They're all Marvel.
arguably really good movies. But these are there's so many good movies that came out this decade. But I picked out the ones that I think
Did
everyone.
the Polar Express come out this decade? Because that'll win.
That movie
No.
is so boring.
What do you mean?
It's boring.
It's a classic, bro.
Did you rewatch it?
I rewatched it last year.
Oh,
It was
I'm sure as you
2018.
get older, some things get boring.
No, that's a great movie.
Alright,
I haven't watched it in a couple years though.
I couldn't watch that movie. I was like, I'm done.
Dude, I remember the year it came out. It came out when we were in first grade because my mom took me to see it at the Bob Bullock downtown, and then also my first grade class took a field trip to go see it at the Bob Bullock, so I got to see it twice in IMAX.
And you were excited as can be.
Dude, I fucking love trains when I was a kid, bro. I'm like fucking because Thomas the Train and shit like that, bro.
Yo, cars, fuck cars. Oh,
Yeah,
trains.
fuck cars. I was so sad when I realized
Trains
steam
are the
trains weren't a
original
thing
cars.
anymore. I'm like, diesel trains? What the fuck is this bullshit? Bring me back the fucking pollution, bro. I'm trying to kill the planet.
Clip that. Okay, so again, I wrote down some movies. Joseph really loves Polar Express. It's a good movie.
It wasn't this decade, so that's fine.
The only good
that would have been
memories-
in my 2000s review. But we were
Yeah,
10.
we were
We
not.
were 11.
What were you saying?
The only good memories I have with the Polar Express are the watching parties we would have in
School.
school. We'd make like hot chocolate and
Damn.
I
But what
think-
about the scene
Decorate
when
our
they
own
drift the
future.
train, bro?
oh, Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they fucking drifted the train, all the fucking ice.
You know, he brings
he-
up an interesting point. I don't think I've ever seen the movie outside of class. I think that's what made it so good was the watching experience.
Yeah,
Like a movie can be so bad, but if you have a good watching experience, your brain somehow thinks, oh, this is a good movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, nostalgia does great things for.
Well, that's what I'm
for
saying. Like he
certain
hates
things.
it now.
yeah. I tried watching it last year in 2018.
Just saying, 2018, bro.
Yeah, why don't we
It's
just
not last year anymore.
It's not, but it's also I don't know.
We could just say we recorded this in 2019.
No,
No, We've said
yeah, yeah.
we've said
Never mind.
we've said it's 2020.
All right,
we have to redo the whole thing.
Forget about that. Anyways, you hated the movie.
I just hated the movie when I rewatched it.
I don't know. What about you? How do you feel, Andy?
What do you think about the Polar Express?
It was a good movie.
Yeah, look, there you go.
Have you watched it in recent years? In this decade?
When was the last time you watched it?
There you go.
I remember watching it was in first grade.
Exactly.
See, look, but everyone watched it in first grade. See,
Well, that's what
there's
I'm
a
saying. But
correlation.
the watching experience was so fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. We had hot chocolate.
Bro, that's exactly what Monty was just saying. It's like you were here for that conversation, even though you weren't.
I bet y'all.
Everyone had a hot
You made the
chocolate
rest
with
like,
that movie experience.
Dude, I think we watched it when we first got surround sound here in my house. So like, we were
So
watching.
woofers.
No, dude, seriously. In the way, in the beginning of the movie when the fucking train's like pulling away
yeah,
and you
yeah.
hear the rumble of the train, that was like shaking the wall. like my mom was in the other room and she's like, what the hell's going on? I was like, I'm just watching the Polar Express.
You're watching it by yourself?
Yes. It was on TV. I was like, I fucking love this movie.
It's not about young Joseph watching it by himself with full
He
volume.
said we
It
watched-
wasn't even full
He
volume,
said
dude.
we.
It's
He
just-
said we, right?
And then it just-
All right, bro. I was watching it with my stepfather, but I didn't want to open that wound up. Thanks. Cut that.
Assholes.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Cut that.
I'm sorry, it just sounded funny.
No, that's cool. I'm leaving that in.
We're leaving
Let me
it
go
in.
get the clip of Billie Eilish after this, bro.
Oh,
Oh
my
shit! He's blackmailing you.
Over
No,
a
it's
joke.
right, George got me too.
I do. All right. Okay.
Anyways,
So we. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Whew. So we figured out who loves and hates Polar Express.
so yeah, Andy, we're talking about our favorite movies from this decade. Even though Polar Express wasn't this decade, I kind of brought it up still.
I don't know. I don't really like watch a lot of movies. So I don't really like.
Mhm.
I guess
Well, I have a
Have, like,
list that we can go
the
off
number
maybe.
one.
Sure.
All right. So I started off with Star Wars, the sequel trilogy.
Fucking hate Star Wars.
The
you
entire
really?
sequel trilogy. Like,
well, no, he's
yeah,
just talking
'cause-
about movies that came out like
This decade.
yeah.
So
yeah.
Okay.
the sequel trilogy came out
I
2014.
don't think he's saying he loves it yet. He hasn't given an opinion yet.
That could be. That's okay. So if you listen to this, we're gonna do a Star Wars episode about the sequel
Yeah,
trilogy.
I'm not coming to that.
Without
Andy
ending,
won't be on
sorry.
it.
I'm not coming to that.
So we're not gonna get into too much because we have a lot to talk. I have a lot to talk about those sequel trilogies.
Damn.
I'm just gonna say this: it's better than the prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I have a really good
Well,
experience with
well,
Revenge of the Sith.
The
That's my
Revenge of the Sith
favorite.
is the best of the prequels.
I think especially because we were kids and we just like it was just like so much going on. It was so awesome. At least for me, like it was just.
Dude, I did with some friends. We watched when episode 8 was gonna come out. We had a friend that had never seen any of them, and we were like, "You need to watch all of them."
Mm-hmm.
So we watched. We did like over a couple weekends. We did 1, 2, 3, 4.
We did in chronological.
We did chronological.
What? Yeah, you know.
Chronological order.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like 2 was just like. 2 is just such a fucking snooze fest.
Dude,
Oh
going.
my God.
2 is terrible. Like 1 is alright. 2 it's like I think I'd rather die than have to watch that movie. 3 is alright. Fucking Rogue One's like
Rogue One's amazing.
Rogue One's a cream of the
my
crop.
People hate it. Again, we're not into detail.
People hate Rogue One.
I
and
love
hate
it. I
that they
don't
hate
get it. I really don't. Like people hate Force Awakens.
I love the
I
Force
can
Awakens.
get it, but it's a stupid reason why you hate it. I'm not. Again, we're not getting into it too much.
But then there's
but
also people who love The Last Jedi, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say
it's
this.
like The Last Jedi has its redeemable moments, and I'll let George go from here. That way we don't waste the conversation. But still,
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say this. Would you rather watch the sequel trilogy or the prequel trilogy? Which
No.
which one would you rather keep? If you
I'd
had to
rather
give
watch
her
the
one.
sequel trilogy.
Huh?
I'd rather watch the sequel trilogy, and if anything, only because the sequel trilogy just looks so good.
I was gonna say I think the CGI and the cinematography
Oh my
helps.
Oh,
So
it definitely
much.
helps the sequel
So
trilogy because
much.
that's what the prequels needed.
Yeah,
The-
dude.
Dude,
The cinematography in the prequels is so boring. It's the boringest movies.
Just big
To
hallways,
watch.
and
Just-
there's just
yeah.
like camera zooming out, and it's
I
just like
honestly, dude, as much as many people would probably hate it, and I'd probably give it like 20 or 30 years till they try this. I like to see a remake of the originals with modern
Oh
modern,
yeah, absolutely.
like,
Because watching them
graphics.
now, they're good movies, but they don't hold up to like.
Well, yeah, I mean, and
Force
like, I
Awakens.
respect it for the innovation it was back then,
Oh yeah.
but like it looks bad.
Yeah, no.
but also
it
because
is.
then they'd have to do completely new, cast someone new as Han Solo. And
I
all
don't
that
think
stuff.
they look like that bad. I think they actually look pretty good considering.
And well, but then
how
also
old
I
they
like to
are.
consider the George Lucas revisions.
Well, like in the New Hope, there's not a lot of space stuff. Just the end. If they revise the end just a little bit to make it look more realistic, I think no. Because everything else, again, is like Tatooine, Death Star. It's pretty much inside, so you don't need that much. But like, I'd say like
Well, but
Please
the whole end of
revise.
episode 4 is on the Death Star when he
no,
he
that's
blows up the
what
Death
that's
Star.
what I mean. Like revise that whole scene, give it more background, like fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you only see like maybe a TIE fighter and a Y-wing fighting. Realistically, it'd be much more fighting in the background.
Yeah.
Like Rise of Skywalker. No spoilers for Rise of Skywalker though. But yeah, so the whole sequel trilogy, I think I had a good experience except the Last Jedi. I'm indifferent about that one. Aside from that, I
The
think
Last Jedi had redeemable moments.
I'd say the last half is like really good.
I always say the last third.
The
I give it even less time. Just the last fucking third of the movie is good, but like
What would you start as the last third? Like what?
the last third probably like once that fight with once Rey is in Snoke's like chambers whatever. That's probably when I think it starts to get good because they have the fight and they fight the. Well, I can't remember. I can't think they're called. I don't know what the fucking troopers in there are called. And they
The
do that.
guards.
the Royal Guard. I
Yeah,
don't know.
something.
And then
They're useless.
Finn and Rose get caught and all that stuff. Then that's when I think it gets good. Especially when the lady jumps to hyperspace and cuts through fucking Snoke's.
Breaks everything Star Wars
Oh,
rules.
that is like my favorite moment.
Dude,
Like
when
I
that
don't,
happened,
I don't care that it breaks everything. Like
it was
I
so
love that.
beautiful,
It's so
dude,
good.
like-
Now let's shut up because you said we were gonna stop.
yeah,
the
sorry.
conversation.
But I'm just real quick. I would say.
Oh my God.
I would say the part where it got good for me was when Rey and Kylo Ren started like forcing each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say at that part, but I would like if you left out all the Rey or not the Finn and Rose stuff. I think the movie would be way better. Just get rid of those characters
I
in
just
that
think
movie.
no. Okay.
Not get
No,
rid of
I'm
them.
just gonna stop.
Okay,
I'm
all right,
gonna
let's go.
stop.
Continue.
Move
Sequel
on.
trilogy. We all agreed it was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And Andy had no comment.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
watch
and
it.
actually, Andy said he hated Star Wars. So
I don't. I have no interest in watching any of the movies.
That's okay. I get it.
you should at least watch Rogue One.
They're too long.
Rogue One is a
They
very
are
good
long.
look. Rogue One is like it has no correlation to any of the movies before. Nothing after. It's
Yes,
a
after.
Good, well, I mean,
Well,
like it leads into episode
you can
4.
watch it without
Rogue
watching
One
it.
is a very good
Yeah.
independent movie. It's a damn
I
good
think it'll
movie
keep you
just to watch
watching
by
it.
itself. If you only ever watch one Star Wars movie, Rogue One is one you should watch.
Definitely.
Especially because, controversial opinion, but the minority representation. Fucking Diego Luna, dude. Diego Luna, oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
He's all right, and then I put Infinity War and Endgame.
Yes.
I only watched Endgame.
You didn't watch Infinity War?
Nah.
Really?
I know what happened.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, remember we did I don't know if that episode ever came out, but we talked about it. Because the audio was really
we
bad. in that
did. We
episode.
did talk about those movies. I'd say those were like these two movies were like, you know how Star Wars was when the first came out, it was their generation's movie. I'd say these two were ours
Yeah, on a bigger scale.
because we grew up watching Iron Man, and then it ended with Endgame not too long ago. So I'd say this is our series. So it was really nice to see it all come together and well done. I love both of the movies.
Yes.
You all agree?
But
But
I think
but-
Infinity War is better than Endgame.
Yes.
Yes, I do agree. I think I like it more just because they lose.
Yeah.
It's just like Empire Strikes Back, they lose.
I think Infinity War. I think Endgame's pacing is a little off. It's like
Mhm.
I don't know. It feels a little slow, and like I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Mhm.
I like Infinity War a lot better than I like Endgame, and I like the ending of Endgame.
I feel like there was a lot more stakes in Infinity War.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Endgame's good, but Infinity War is better.
Both amazing movies. Again, our generation. And then I put two movies that are kind of similar: Inception and Interstellar.
Yeah. I
I never saw Inception.
actually haven't seen either one of those.
All right, I guess we're done here.
I feel like I watch a lot of movies, but there's also a lot of really good movies I haven't seen.
George is very, very disappointed in me right
And
now.
those two I haven't seen.
Watch them; they're
Either
really
one of
good.
them. I know.
You haven't seen either one of them?
No.
Oh, I thought you were making that face because I said I didn't
No,
see it.
you too.
Well, okay, I've
Are
seen,
you
this,
about the-
I've seen
Yeah.
half the movies you see. You talked about right there.
So which one have you
Interstellar's
seen?
really good.
Interstellar, yeah.
Interstellar's a really good movie.
We saw it in that boy Joe's class. No one pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Andy? Interstellar, Inception.
Didn't watch any of those.
Okay.
What movies did you watch this decade?
I don't remember.
He said when you started that he doesn't remember.
I
Okay,
watched
so
Spider-Man.
Into the Spider-Verse.
The good one.
It's on my list.
That's the
because
cartoon
it's
one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good one. Good one. Watched it twice in theaters.
Go watch those movies, especially you two, because I mean you can too if you want. But
While
really
you're on your
good.
road trip.
They're very similar
Just download
movies.
them and just like
Watch them while I'm driving.
And then I put a weird one, Fast and Furious 7.
Oof.
This is when Paul Walker died during the shooting of that
I don't
movie.
watch it.
I remember
So-
that. I think we went together. Well, one of the times that you went.
Yeah,
You went a lot.
I went a lot because
How
I,
many times did you see it?
like 4 times maybe.
Oh, that's a little much.
Well, I
It's
saw
getting up there.
I saw Infinity War 4 times, Rise of Skywalker 4 times,
Oh,
Last
you've already
Jedi
seen it 4 times?
3 times. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, it's only been out for like 2 weeks.
I
Jared
love-
hasn't even seen it once yet.
Dude, I love it, dude. So just because like I grew up with Fast and Furious, and then Paul Walker died, he had a big role, so it was just a good movie. And sad, the ending always made me cry. I'm sure you've seen the ending, the "See You Again" with Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. You've seen the memes.
Yes.
But the actual scene is really depressing. And then I put Lone Survivor. Nope.
No.
Okay,
Nope.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
I got through half of it, then I
I
got
remember
bored.
watching that. I
Good
think I watched
one.
it twice, maybe.
No.
I haven't seen it.
All right, good movie.
I mean, it was the half of it I saw wasn't bad.
Okay. And then I put Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I know we saw it together, Andy, for the first time.
Did y'all hold hands?
We did. We kissed.
No, we didn't.
Now, let me say this. I did not want to watch this movie because it was animated. But then when I watched it, I loved it. I was one of those people.
Didn't I tell you to watch it? I remember raving about it to someone and someone who didn't want to watch it.
I don't know. I just remember Andy was like, "You want to go to the movies?" And I was like, "Sure." And then we went to go watch the movie.
Damn.
I had a great time the entire time. I'm sorry I ever thought that it was shitty or anything. I love it. It's one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, but this one is
Like the
up
best
there.
one.
Not the best one for me, but it's up there. You can say something about that? Or
No.
you said, oh no. Then I put Shutter Island. No,
I've seen that movie once, but I don't remember. I do know it's really good, but I've only seen it once.
it's really, hey, Shutter Island. Anyone else?
No.
It's a psychological thriller. Plays-
Definitely no.
Plays with your mind. You don't like those?
No.
Too big brain for you?
Really? Too big brain for you?
Wow.
Then I put a more recent one, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No.
I didn't get to see it. I wanted to see it, but I didn't get to see it.
Nah, I didn't get
No
to see
one,
that one.
Jesus, good movie, really good movie.
I'm not much of a movie person, I'll be honest.
Joey, just stop the list, man.
I have one more. I have one more.
I got one thing to say though. Would
Okay.
you guys agree that
No.
21 Jump Street is like one of the good, like the better comedies that came out this
I've
decade.
never seen it.
I never saw
You
it.
haven't seen 21 Jump
haven't
Street?
seen
Dude, I don't watch fucking comedies. I hate
Yeah, I
I
stopped
hate dumb
watching.
movies, dude.
Stop watching
I
comedies.
can't stand
But that's
dumb
not a dumb
movies.
See, there's no comedy movies on here.
Yeah, have
I'm
you
a
seen-
big
have you
brain.
seen, you know what movie I have seen? I've seen fucking Hot Rod. That's a fucking dumb
What about
movie.
Grown Ups? What was
Oh,
this
Grown
decade?
Ups was like 2011.
Yeah, I'd say Grown Ups.
Grown Ups was this decade,
The
wasn't
first one was really funny for me at
it?
least.
I mean, as a kid, yeah.
True,
I'd
yeah,
never
going
watch
back to it,
again
I
this day. You
probably
talked about the
hated
stuff. Y'all talking about hating Polar Express. I hate fucking that movie. Or fucking. Did you ever see Benchwarmers?
Oh
No,
yeah,
it
that,
wasn't.
That movie's fucking stupid.
oh yeah.
Okay, last one. The John Wick series, 1, 2, 3.
No,
Didn't
didn't watch
see a
anything.
single one.
I've seen all of them.
Thank you. You like them?
I like them.
My favorite thing about those movies is the choreography. The fight scenes are just seamless. You know what I mean?
Choreography, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
I thought choreography was just like for dance.
No,
No. Whenever
it's
It's
past
fighting. Yeah.
Okay. I saw a little bit at my friend's grandma's. It was on.
but it's really good.
Yeah. Like the story's easy. The
I
fight
have the-
scenes
I have
are
the John Wick skin in
amazing.
Fortnite.
Fake fan, man.
It's like a love letter to
It's a what?
action movies. A love letter to action movies.
But it's well done. Like the second one, and when he's in the tunnels with all the shooting, just watch him. If you like any like fighting and action, I'd recommend it. So now I have a list for TV shows. It's not a lot because
TV
there
shows.
wasn't a lot of TV shows this decade. I'd say.
Well, but like, are you counting Netflix series too? Because I would count those as TV
yeah.
shows.
Yes.
I put Stranger Things on there
Okay.
Oh yeah.
just as a season. Oh,
You
Jesus
finished the
Christ.
movies.
Oh.
Wow.
What do you say?
So we're finished with movies.
Yay, TV shows. Well, you seen Stranger Things. We had a podcast episode, but we never released it either.
I don't know if that one made it either.
We all agreed it was good. I think that
No, we didn't have a podcast. It did get out. It was part of a podcast because
interesting.
we did a long conversation about it. But I hadn't seen season 3, so y'all talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
So we all agreed that season 3 was okay, right? It was good, but not better than the first and second one. I think we
I'm
all.
trying to
I
remember.
don't remember what happened.
what I thought. I
Um,
thought I liked it.
isn't there like some like Russian girl or
I
something?
thought
like
I
that?
thought season 2 was like my least favorite one. That's what I thought.
To me, it seems like the more they go on, the less good they are because of just they're trying to get money at this
I mean,
point.
season 2 is like I've seen season 1 and 2.
Well, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying the first season is definitely the best. Second season, second best. Third season is still really good, not as good.
Is they're trying to capture the magic.
Yeah.
They're trying to like recapture what made the first.
Okay,
one
we
special.
already did. We're not gonna do a review of that because Annie doesn't really know it. And then I put probably, I'd say the best show of the decade.
The Office.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
no.
that started not this decade, ended this decade. I was thinking about putting it, but didn't.
I didn't watch it regardless, so it's fine.
I put Breaking Bad.
Ooh, never watched it, but
I
I've
thought that
heard a
happened.
lot
I
of
think
good
that
things.
started in 08.
Mm-mm.
When did it start?
10.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, technically, the next decade.
Well,
is-
if you when I checked last night, it was 10.
there was
I
no
might be
year
wrong.
0, so
Anybody seen Breaking
I
Bad?
haven't finished it, but I got pretty far in it.
spoiler.
Do you like it?
I only watch it when I'm depressed, which sucks because I'm depressed a lot.
No, it did start in 2008. You lying fuck.
Oh,
Get
well,
the
when I
fuck
looked,
out.
oh, sorry,
Take it off the list.
Take it off the
Take
list.
it off
Breaking
the
Bad,
list.
you're trash.
Breaking Bad.
Okay, and then I put maybe I looked it up wrong. I put Death Note.
That's definitely not.
Death
Is it
Note, like
not?
the Netflix one.
No.
The animated.
Okay.
No, the animated.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way you put Death Note the Netflix one. I was in denial.
Sorry, no. All right, I may have this whole list wrong.
He just wrote down
Well,
shows
because
he liked.
Death Note was my first anime. I haven't watched anime after that, but it was a really good one. I don't know when it came out. Then I guess I'm fucking wrong.
I enjoyed Black Mirror.
I did put Black Mirror
Black
too.
Mirror's pretty good.
I put Black Mirror. That was a really good show. It was it's just what's it called? What's the old one? Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, yeah.
But more modern.
I've only seen one episode of Black Mirror, and it was the one where he fucks the pig. So and after that, I was like, I'm
That's the
good.
first episode.
Yeah, I've seen the first episode, and that's it.
I put The Walking Dead as well. I'm pretty sure
I've seen
that's
like the
from
first
this
like
decade.
2 or 3 seasons, then I got bored after that.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'd say after a certain point, it was a big part of my life. And then I put Rick and Morty because it's recent, and I really like that show.
I watched like the first season.
I like the show. I don't like the fan base.
Touche.
The big brain
Can
fan
I agree?
base.
You have to have a high IQ to enjoy this show.
Well, your big brain. Never mind. And then I put
Your big
another
brain.
Netflix series, Mindhunter.
Nah.
I haven't
I have a hard time committing to watching shows.
What about regular
I've a hard
show?
time committing. Just kidding. I don't.
Well, Mindhunter is basically the startup of the FBI investigating like serial killers and shit. It's really interesting. And then I put Bates Motel.
It's a good
I
one.
haven't seen that one.
I like it.
It's a good one.
I
Yeah.
do like it.
It's another psychological thriller, but it's a TV show.
What is that?
Bates Motel. Oh.
No.
And then my last one is Arrow. I
It's
don't.
Oh, where
But I
the fuck
fucked
did
it
you
up.
get that?
It was on the table.
I'm
Oh.
sorry. I know way more than you guys.
Oh,
I'm just
Sorry.
kidding.
So you got such a big brain.
That's enough movies and TV shows. So now video games. And the first
Ooh.
one we gotta start off with is
Modern Warfare 2.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
We gotta-
Fortnite. We
Okay.
like
Wait,
Fortnite.
we gotta-
We like Fortnite.
We gotta pop
We
for
like
Fortnite.
Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Oh, fuck, it didn't work
Mine
again.
broke.
Shit.
Anyways, Fortnite.
I haven't played
have
in a
to clean
month.
this up
I don't know when
later.
I'm gonna play again. I actually like I've tried playing like when I have like had a PlayStation Connect up. I'll play. I won't even finish. I can't even finish a game of Team Rumble anymore.
Is it because it's too boring? Or?
It's just I get tired of it. I'm like fuck.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude. I've been saying all this shit. And all of me. They thought I was crazy. All right.
Like
So,
even like playing with friends, sometimes I get tired.
Damn.
thank you. You're
I think that's just me. I think I'm
realizing my world. No, you're
No, no,
realizing
no, I
it's
think
an
I'm
okay
depressed.
game.
George is also depressed.
It's a call for help.
What did he previously think before that?
He loved
Dude,
it.
me
loved
and
it?
Andy loved
Yeah,
Fortnite,
y'all.
bro.
I was like the one who hated it, but I
Yeah.
still played it just because I could play with them.
I respect that game so much.
I do respect it. I don't think it's a good game. Let's just when it released, it changed a lot. Like
Yeah.
video games, like cross-platform DLC, or like what you saying? Microtransactions.
A lot of video games after Fortnite adopted the battle pass system.
Halo has a battle pass.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare,
Black Ops
Apex,
4.
Black Ops 4. It's crazy. I think the most important one though is cross-platform for sure. Being able to play on multiple systems.
Yeah.
But it not only like it changed video games, but like the culture or the like
It made video games more.
like news outlets were talking about video games more.
Yeah.
It
Like
just made it
it
more
helped.
cool.
Like
Well, wait, when you can bring up that topic again of do video games cause violence, you know you've got you know you're a big deal and you've brought the attention.
okay, well that's a stupid argument. I don't know,
Well,
but-
No, I'm not saying that I
No, I know,
agree with
I
it,
know.
But
But
I
I-
heard
yeah.
someone make that point once that like if you're able to trigger that conversation to happen because you're such a big game, then you're doing something right. Also.
You made a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember the news outlets were also talking about the World Cup, how the 16-year-old won
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
$1
yeah.
million bucks
And then
or whatever.
fucking Drake played the game.
Yeah,
Dude, with
I
Ninja.
remember that. I didn't watch the stream, but I remember fucking watching
on Twitter.
seeing it. Yeah, on Twitter, seeing it pop up on Twitter, and he had like what 600,000 viewers.
The most on Twitch. That was insane, dude.
I think
He wouldn't have had that many on Mixer.
I think the thing I remember
Yeah, like
most is that one of the guys was like, "Yo, can you give me some band-aids?"
Oh
and,
yeah.
And Ninja was like, "Do you mean a med kit?" And the other guy got so pissed, he was like, "Man, shut up."
Didn't like someone went and like bought a whole ass PC just so he could play with them?
Oh
Like,
my
cause
God.
it wasn't it Travis Scott, Drake, Juju Smith-Schuster, and
Some people
Ninja?
fluctuated between there too, like Lil Yachty, I think at some point.
Lil Yachty's played with someone.
What little Tay?
Oh my god.
Just kidding. Rip.
Oh,
Woman of the decade. No, but yeah, I'd say, and then I don't know, dude. We had our trio grind. We can talk a little bit about that again, I guess.
That was fun.
Our
That was
3
a good
mil.
time. I missed that. That was a lot of fun.
It
That
was
like,
fun. It
peak.
was just I hated the game, but
That wasn't
it was
weird.
fun grinding a game with you guys.
That was fun. That
We
was a
played
lot of fun.
arena. We warmed up. We talked a lot of shit. Andy had incredible luck finding llamas.
Yeah.
To this day, I don't know how he does
Every
it.
time I see a llama, I think of you, Andy.
Every time. So that is, I guess, it's a big part. It was a big part of our gaming lives, I'd say, because
Yeah.
when it first came out, I remember playing it every day. But then they
Yeah.
started adding some dumb shit, and the skill gap became even bigger. And there was a good period where I just didn't play, but it was because of you guys I started playing
I
again.
played I started season 5, and I played for basically like a year.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to my ex girlfriend, but sometimes I'll purposely hang up on her so I can play Fortnite with y'all. I feel really bad.
There you
I was
go.
thinking about that the other day. I feel terrible. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Treat your partners with respect. Okay,
Well, if she was a real one, she'd play Fortnite with you.
that's true.
So
Damn.
It's okay.
that's all right.
We're done
Dude,
past that.
you know what? I remember when I got Jared into Minecraft for a while. Like we would be playing on fucking PlayStation, and then he wouldn't do something like that for me. He's like, oh, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna talk to my girlfriend. I
Bro,
was
one
like,
time I hung up on one time me and Joseph started playing. I was like, "Yo, Joseph," I was like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know if you remember." I was like, "But this girl wants to FaceTime." He was like, "I gotta go."
Yeah, I remember that, and I was
Dude.
like,
I remember when I played Halo, I would just put the FaceTime on my. I'm just like, fuck it, watch me play.
Nah,
Damn.
she got my undivided attention.
Well, she was my girlfriend at the time, so it was alright. And and then I put some more recent game. You probably don't even know about it. Escape from Tarkov.
I've seen you playing.
It's kind of blowing up right now. No one.
I've seen you playing. I don't know. I've heard about it. I don't know anything about it.
It's a really hard game. I won't get into it, I guess. And then I put Rainbow Six Siege.
I remember you put the. I hated that game.
All
I
right.
was so bad at that game. I'm like y'all,
Is that why you
y'all did
stopped?
y'all did not give me any, y'all did not help me learn it at
Oh,
all.
I didn't play with you. It was you.
Yeah, you did.
I never bought the game until recent.
Rainbow Six? Bullshit.
100%. It was always Caleb, Joe, Gabe, and Ryan. I never played. I only recently got because I remember.
But you still got it before me. You're the reason I bought it.
True. Yes, but oh, that's what you meant. I think you meant back in the day when they played it.
No, I never played with them back in the day.
Okay, that's what I thought you meant. So, anyways, and then I put Halo Reach, 4 and 5. Even though I hate Halo 4, Halo Reach is an okay game. Halo 5 is the one that changed me.
Damn.
It is the one that got me into competitive gaming, and I discovered the whole YouTube/Twitch streams, and I went to my first tournament. So I'd say Halo 5 was a turning point for me in my gaming career, if you will. Yeah. And then I put Grand Theft Auto 5,
Ooh.
which
There's
was
new heist out. I thought about being like, man, should we get back into it?
heist. Oh, shit.
My bad, y'all. I got up at 5. I went to sleep at 5 and I got up at 10, man. I'm running low.
Oh, you good, man.
He just tweeted that he's sleepy while we were recording this.
Wow, that's toxic. You know how long we waited for you, Andy?
Y'all, it's been a day.
It's been a day. It has been a day. We've
See, there's more heists out, and I kind of want to be like, should we get it back together or like what?
I remember when the
You were
game.
home for that Valentine.
I remember when that game came out. You exposed him like that. Damn. It was I remember when that game made I think like $1 billion the first week, which is like more than like any movie, honestly. I think reading up on it, which is crazy. Especially how good it looked and how good it still looks. Because it came out 2014.
I mean, it's aged a little bit. It's showing its age a little bit.
Still looks better than some games. Well,
Anyway,
anyway, it's a fun game.
It's fun.
Yeah. When we did our heist setups or
Dude,
our
the
heist.
heist that was fun as fuck. That's what almost made me want to get into playing Destiny because I'm like doing the
It was
raids on
fun.
Destiny would have been a lot of fun.
It's so much
But, like,
stupid shit and
Like I remember the final heist that we spent a couple hours on it. We went to bed. We got up the next morning and did it on the first try.
I was so pissed. I was happy we beat it. So pissed we couldn't do it that night. And then I put Skyrim. No.
I mean, I know it's fair. I was never my kind of game.
Okay.
Ryan would play it. I remember that came out back when me and Ryan still shared a room, and so sometimes I'd be like, "Yo, can I play?" So he'd save it, and he'd just let me do whatever. I'd just like go around like killing people, whatever.
And then I put Rock Band 4. We already talked about it. And then I put Telltale's The Walking Dead.
I never played any Telltale games.
That's all you put on the list?
No. It's just the next one.
Oh.
Then I have Fallout 4. It was my first Fallout game,
Yeah?
which
First
apparently isn't a good one to get into.
Oh, no.
But I loved it.
New Vegas is like the best one.
Yeah, everyone says New Vegas and like 3 are like the best ones.
And then I have 2 more games. Even though I love Halo, I put Black Ops 1 and 2. Because when Halo Reach and 4 were out, I hated those games, so I played these 2 games.
They were good. They were some of the best Black Ops of this era.
Like the Zombies 2 was so much fun and shit.
I put the entire Black Ops Zombies series
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can agree with
Like,
that. Yeah. Really good.
on my thing.
And then last one's Borderlands 2, just because I think it was a fun game. I don't know if I ever played it with you.
No.
No, it was just a fun game to play with friends.
But how'd you not put Minecraft on there?
When I looked it up, it said it released 2008.
The pre was like 2008, but like the official release was like 2011.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? We'll talk about Minecraft.
I
right
have Doom 2016.
now. Okay.
The Last of Us.
I never had a PlayStation.
I never played it,
yeah.
but I've heard
game is
so many good things.
So
about
good.
It.
Black Ops Zombies. Life is Strange.
It's okay. It's like the Walking Dead, right?
Yeah.
Like okay, same style.
And Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Those are the games I
Minecraft.
have.
All right,
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Let's go.
Minecraft.
The game. Oh, sorry.
Clash of Clans.
That's valid.
That's
That was a
true.
big deal for a while.
Pokemon Go.
Join my clan.
Join my clan.
Clash Royale.
Also, Pokemon Go. Yeah, someone. I think I saw someone on Twitter like a tweet going around like about one of the most transformative games of this decade, and it was Pokemon Go. Because like think about it, like all the people like
These
people
bitches
were
are
just
here
out and
walking.
about. Yeah, fucking looking for Pokemon. It's like, bro, I respect that.
I'll never forget the day.
Someone said that was like
dropped.
the closest we'll ever get to world peace.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
When that
And then
game
now people like
released.
Andy are just location
Cheating.
spoofing and cheating.
I haven't done that in a while.
Damn.
But
Well,
you
you
still,
still-
yeah, you
I
still
just
did it.
Still did it.
Haven't had time.
You were sitting here on my couch and you're like, no, I'm in San Diego or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not actually home. So Minecraft, I'd say
Minecraft.
probably the biggest game of our, if not the decade, I'd say.
I mean, it's one of the most like pivotal games of like I'd say
Because-
like the past like 20 or 30 years.
Because it was so big, then when Fortnite came out, it died down, and now it's on a revive, or was, because it's now.
I think it was pretty dead before. Well, like they've always said, the numbers have never gone down. It's just viewership was kind of down on
Yeah.
like YouTube, but like I mean,
Well, 'cause,
people have
I'd
always
say
been
about
watching.
Fortnite.
Well, and even before Fortnite, it was just kind of like, eh. But then like they had a real upswing, and like I've always still loved the game. I think it's it's a lot of fun. It's and like I said earlier, so many hours. If I could see how many hours I've cumulatively put into that game,
Yeah.
I'd love to see that stat. It's gotta be like, I want to say, my guess would be 700 to 900 hours in that game. But think about it. That's over the past 9 years.
I want to see how many hours I put into playing zombies.
Dude, I fucking
Because-
I love zombies, dude. I love zombies. Like, I didn't play it I didn't play World at War. I never played in the original Black Ops until Black Ops 2 was gonna come out. And then my friends got me into it, and I was like, yo, this is cool. And then especially following the story, like the story was what I loved. The story got really convoluted when you get to 4, like 4,
What?
3. Well, okay,
It got
like when they did a
convoluted.
retcon, like with fucking Origins.
It got convoluted after on Black Ops 1. That's when I think it got convoluted.
Dude, to me, it got convoluted once you get to Black Ops 3. When they put out when Rev came out and they put out the fucking big poster that had the 2 dimensions, Dimension 63 and Dimension whatever. And it's like, so the original Black Ops story goes, and then there's like it dates back to like, thousands of years ago when the Apothicans and the whatevers fought. And then depending on the outcome of that fight decides which dimension you're in.
Yeah.
And so like there's just like it's just such a mess. It's really fucking confusing.
They released the official timeline for it. It's a fucking circle with like a bunch of intersections in the middle of it.
That's the one that like all the fucking zombies YouTubers have like the fucking poster of it and all that shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I love basic zombies. I don't know why they had to do this whole complicated shit.
I mean the story. I think I don't mind the story. I don't really I don't mind how it ended. And like Black Ops 4 gets a lot of shit, mainly because the perk system was just so fucking weird, and the perk system sucked.
There was nothing wrong with the original perk system.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they felt the need to change it.
Why did they change it?
They changed it because they didn't like that everyone got the same 4 perks.
Oh,
so,
that's right.
So they just gave you
Yeah.
those 4 perks, and they just wanted to have...
Yeah, they gave you 4 perk options, but you could like customize
Switch
any
them out.
perk. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it when my friends would be like, "Yo, where's this?" Fuck if I know. I have a different one than you. Good luck.
Yeah. Well, no, because
You know what I
like
mean?
it would be like they'd be like, so like this is completely wrong. But just imagine there's like Earth, Wind, Fire. It's like everyone's Earth perk is like, and again, this is an example because I can't remember what the fuck they actually were. But like or say everyone's red perk will be at the same spot. But someone may have stamina up as their red perk, but someone else may have like speed cola as their red perk, whatever. So like they were in the same spots, but you could have whatever the fuck, and it was just so dumb.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, dude, I hated Black Ops 4 in general.
Yeah.
Black Ops 4 could have been such a good game, and it wasn't. And it's
Modern
really-
Warfare could have been such a good game.
Modern Warfare is not bad. It's definitely a big step up. And just because you don't like it doesn't mean that you don't like a lot of games, George.
I don't. I feel like I have valid points on why I don't like him. But if you like him, I'm not saying like you suck, you're trash. I'm saying I feel like there's some things that could be done. Like I've said so much about Fortnite that so many people agree with, but Fortnite doesn't do it. Anyways, I'm getting.
Do you watch a exclusive Ace on YouTube? He did a really good video breaking down why Modern Warfare isn't like really good, because he explained that the developers wanted to like complement every single playstyle.
Well, more noobs is what I took from that interview that they released.
And what they did is they overcompensated to get rid of like rushing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the game unintentionally punishes people who play
Like old Call of Duties.
like all Call of Duty games, and they reward campers more than they reward people who rush the game. And that's essentially what went wrong with Modern Warfare.
See, I've been in like positions where I will like suck off a company like Halo.
Oh my god!
Okay, listen,
You said it. Now
listen.
let's clip that.
Okay,
Thank God you were the only one talking right there. I could isolate that.
Listen, I remember when
So you
Halo
knew
5 first
Textone.
came out, I loved it. And they
I
do
should have looped that.
listen. So I used to defend Halo Reach, Halo 4, and Halo 5 because I loved Halo, right? Oh, I love it. There's nothing. And then when people would say like this game is trash because this is trash, I'd be like, you're stupid. You just suck.
Stupid.
But recently, as I've matured, I've realized that some people have really good criticisms for certain games. That's why now I hate Halo 4 because it's actually really bad. Halo Reach is an okay game. Halo 5 is decent, better than Reach, right? And same thing with Modern Warfare. I would have like, oh, I love this game. But then I started watching videos, and even I've experienced some of the things they talk about, and I realized, this game isn't that good. I mean, I can go into detail why this game isn't as good as people say. And even like pro players, they're not too big a fan of it either. It's just like, just get away from this. Anyways.
No, I want to. You know what Call of Duty I really liked that a lot of people hated? Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare was a lot of fun and got a lot more shit than it deserved. The multiplayer was like, all right, but like, and especially because you're talking about zombies, like Advanced Warfare Zombies was really good.
Was that
The Exo Zombies.
Oh, never mind. I have nothing good to say about that.
What?
It was an interesting take.
I thought,
Dude, Exo Zombies was fucking good. It had a really good story. The playstyle might have been the only thing I hated about Exo Zombies was the fucking electric zombies. Those things pissed me off.
Yeah,
I have a clip on. I don't know if I've archived it on Instagram, but like I was like just running rounds. I was like round 27, and I was picking up a crate.
Round 27.
And I was trying to like, I was set. I was just gonna chill and keep going. And like I was going to jump from one platform to another. And right as I jumped, I got hit by an electric zombie and just got I just fell into the water and died. And it was game over. And
Round
like,
26. It's
so, but I was like,
27.
I
oh.
was chilling, and but the story was good. I thought it was a good story. And then also, oh god, what game was it? Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare was very underrated for their zombies. I liked it because they did a really different take. They did a very cartoony, zombies in space and all that. They did a very cartoony take on it, which a lot of people hated. But I'm like, this is like, do you want something? You don't want people to keep fucking copying Treyarch. Like, let Treyarch have their serious story. This is just such a nice breath of fresh air, and especially they had the fucking super Easter egg, dude. Like, and there's their final map plus the super Easter egg came out right after Revelations did. So tons of people were like, yo, what the fuck? Wait, this is so cool.
Yeah.
And then Revelations, it was like, what the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Easter egg was both simple and dumb, and like, oh, you defeat the final boss by just kind of shooting at him. And then the story basically, at that time, just left it in a loop. It's like, oh, it's an endless cycle. It's like, that's it. It's like, okay.
that's
well,
been
fuck.
done before.
Yeah.
They
It's
did
like,
that in
it's like,
Marines.
I thought there was a better thing here.
Yeah.
And then Black Ops 4, like I said, Black Ops 4, it makes me sad because, like, I know, like, the team was very, a lot of people were already off the Zombies team at that point. In, like, 3, they had all these animated cutscenes, they were, like, rendered, like, in the game. 4 went back to just, like, Blood of the Dead had animated cutscene and everything past that. And that was also when they did the two storylines, the Aether and the
Chaos.
The Chaos story. And, like, they did... Because they came out with a shit ton of maps to start the game. They came out with 4 maps. Because they had 9, they had Voyage, they had Blood, and they had...
I thought they were cool maps.
Pelican.
Yeah, they call it something different. It wasn't 5, but it basically was 5.
It was like XI or something, right? It was like
9,
no,
because 9 was the medieval map.
X.
Voyage of Despair was the fucking boat map. Then Blood of the Dead. Blood of the Dead, dude. Blood of the Dead. I fucking loved Blood of the Dead.
Which was that
Especially that ending. It's
Alcatraz?
Mob of the Dead,
Okay.
but with a bigger map.
Yeah.
And like the fucking the ending cutscene, all of that was really cool, and I was excited. Aside from the perks being dumb, I was excited for that game. And then, like, they did the Chaos Story, and I was like, the Chaos Story is kind of cool. They did 2 DLC maps of Chaos Story, and then the last two were finishing up the Aether story. And Aether was like, they did Nuketown. What do they call Nuketown?
It was some
Operation. No.
I think it's I don't know.
It's
some
like a
weird-
2-word thing. I can't remember. But then you get to do the Nuketown Easter egg, and the Nuketown Easter egg was kind of cool. But then the intro and outro thing were all just kind of like comic drawn images, and I was like,
So was it like
which was kind of like what they did in
It's kind of lame.
in Black Ops 2,
the original
presentation.
and then the final map was again
Tiger Totem.
yeah, Tiger Totem, which was at
Call of the Dead.
yeah, Call of the Dead. So like it was cool, and like part of me was just like they kind of just went back to old maps and repurposed them. They didn't do anything new.
The thing
And
I
was
hated
like-
the most about the Nuketown map was that they got the whole map from Blackout. Basically, that's
Yeah.
what they did.
Yeah.
So it was like
Squeeze it.
and like the way they retconned the story was like like because they break the timeline. You good, Andy?
Yeah. I just don't play these games.
Andy, what do you want to talk about? What's on your mind?
I'm trying to sell these records fast.
So if anyone wants to buy any records, hit up Andy on Discogs.
It's Andy.
What?
It's my Discogs. It's Andy.
Oh yeah, so just look up Andy with an H.
So
Figure out where to put it.
I looked up how much time played I have on Halo 5.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, on Xbox. I don't know how much this is.
Wait, you can. I wonder if I can look up Minecraft on there. If it'll
You
track
got to
my
go through
shit.
the Xbox app and go to achievements and it'll tell you time played. But I have 2,684 hours,
Oh my
which
god!
I don't know how much that is in like
But is that like what? Is that a certain game or is that just in general?
Halo 5.
Oh, just in Halo
It's
5.
111 days.
Oh my god!
111 days.
Oh my god, dude! That's probably almost a third of a year.
It's almost 4 months. Yeah, it's a 30 year.
Oh my god!
What can I say? I love Halo.
Clearly,
I'm not ashamed of it.
I think the most days I've had on the game was 34 days, and that was only the multiplayer for Black Ops.
dude, I felt bad because I have like over 120 hours in Stardew on fucking Switch.
See,
I was like, that feels like a lot.
but those games like you have to grind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't even finished. What is it? What's the new games? The new Pokemon games?
No.
Shield, Sword and Shield.
I haven't
Sword
fucking even
and
finished
gun.
that.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
X and Y.
Gun nuke.
All right, so we're done with all the video games, movies, TV shows, music, and I had a section called Life, just kind of recapping my favorite moments
Of life.
of life that happened this decade. I don't know if you guys want to think of yours or anything, but I put graduating high school.
Hold on. I was gonna say we're at
sorry.
we're at like an hour 23, so I don't know.
That's fine.
Okay.
Fuck it.
It's a recap. We almost haven't
Yeah.
done this in 3 months. So yeah.
I put graduating high school just because I feel like,
It's high school.
yeah,
Fuck guys.
yeah, there you go.
Damn.
I was so mad. Ooh.
Why?
So mad
Senior
about what?
year,
Why?
I was like forced to be put into classes I didn't want to take.
I think we
That's
were,
why I took AP Physics senior year. I didn't want to take it, but that was the only thing that fit my schedule.
didn't we all take classes that we didn't need to?
Yeah, because
Like,
Calculus. So I
they
tried
wanted
calculus.
our transcripts to look really good, but no one.
I took 2 sciences. I took a math
Damn.
class I didn't need, and it was
Big
like,
brain.
well, not you. You can't understand a psychotropical.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was dumb. I'm glad we left. And then I put my Vegas trip. So I went with my Xbox boys.
Oh yeah.
We went to Vegas. We all met up. I've known 2 of them. 2 of them I've never seen before. I went with Joe. Some of them never seen each other, so it was kind of cool. It was like those YouTubers, like, hey, let's meet up. Let's go to Vegas. Let's party. It's exactly what happened. We partied. I got fucked up. Then we went to Universal, which was a cool experience. And then we drove back. And then I have ACL because it was the first time I ever went to like concerts to see my favorite band. So I put Arctic Monkeys. I went with you guys. Saw the Killers, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and my favorite, Paul McCartney. We'll never forget that. Saw my idol, Paul McCartney, at ACL. All right, that shit was awesome.
Weren't they? He was the same weekend, right?
Yeah. He was Friday. Arctic Monkeys was Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And then I put my Halo 5 tournament, Chattanooga, when I went to Chattanooga, Tennessee for my first Halo 5 tournament.
Did you win?
Nope, we had you know, it it's kind of sad. So we had a 3 core group of guys. It's sorry, it's 2 of the guys I still play with today to this day, and then we had another 4th that we picked up. But last second he canceled, literally the day before. So we had the night before we had to find another 4th, which is unfortunate because we ended up losing. like real early, and it was like all that practice for nothing. And then I started my YouTube, and I started Twitch streaming, which was again, like I started at the start of this. I want to continue doing, and hopefully do something with that. And then at the end, I put "Is This It," which is my Strokes cover band that I am in.
Damn.
Which those are
So check out Is This It on Instagram.
on
ATX.
Instagram, yeah.
Is This It ATX? I think.
Is This It? Yep.
Is this-
So really cool because we were talking about, and I told you guys that we're talking about doing more music than just the Strokes. That way we can do more shows, and they were talking about maybe doing weddings, make more money doing that.
Damn.
So it's just a thought right now. Obviously, right now we're still focusing on we're
Wedding, you make a lot of money doing weddings.
yeah, that's one of the reasons, like more music, you know.
White people love live bands.
Live bands, they do.
Some live bands.
So but for now we're still doing Strokes. We're still kind of mixing new songs in. Like we're gonna do an Arctic Monkeys. We're gonna do I Want to Know. We're gonna do a Beatles now, because I think we have a show coming up in February. So we're still focusing on
Plug
that.
that.
But
So plug your show date.
February 22, maybe 22nd, maybe. But those are my favorite points. I'm sure I'm missing a lot, but those are the ones that came to me last night. So I don't know if you guys want to add anything. Highlights of your day?
Andy's got to go last because Andy probably has
Yeah,
exciting
the
life
most,
points.
Interesting.
You get to go last, Andy. Val.
I'm thinking.
Damn. Okay, I'll go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Probably when I made state junior year
Okay.
for four mallet solo. Even though I'd only started playing, I made state in February. I'd started playing four mallets in like November.
You know, flex.
So
A slight flex
Yeah.
on you people out there who are musicians.
yeah. And then I didn't make state the next year, but we're talking about highlights.
Yeah.
And which I blame on my fucking idiot percussionists, but whatever. They're not gonna hear this. I don't give a fuck. Because we were supposed to do an ensemble piece and fucking take it to state or take it to a solo competition or ensemble competition, and they just wouldn't commit to learning their parts. I'm like, I fucking hate y'all. I committed to this because I wanted to do this, and then they just didn't commit.
Yeah.
And then my solo wasn't ready, so I was like, all right, whatever. What else? Being I think I was the third best jazz drummer in the region.
Ooh.
Damn. Saucy.
So that was pretty
Did
cool.
you play the lick on the drums?
Yeah, dude. I just like detuned the drums real quick. I actually had enough toms set up so I could just play it.
See, this is why I wanted him to play drums.
Exactly. I had like what 7 toms set up so I could just fucking play it. What else? Learned to play guitar and bass and kind of keys, but not really. So I won't like put that there completely. What else? Got to play music with y'all and with other people, and it was a lot of fun.
Other people?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like who?
George, I know you ain't talking, brother.
Shut the fuck up, George. Well, sometimes you'd be like, "Oh, I can't meet with y'all because I gotta meet with my band." We get it, George.
I never have said that.
We're pretty sure we
Never.
tried to
It could
schedule
eventually come
dates.
to that where we're
Nah,
gonna
we
hang out with you, and you're gonna say, "Oh, I have rehearsal with my band."
Listen, all you need to know is we have rehearsal Sundays, so
Damn.
All right.
So if
We've
anyone,
never
anyone
hung
wants to
out on a
stream
Sunday
snipe them in real
before.
life,
we've never hung out on a Sunday before.
I'm pretty sure we've tried to do stuff on Sundays before.
Nope,
Yeah.
I would know.
No, I remember. But then you'll say, "Oh, I have practice with your band or whatever."
Actually, I do remember, but I was willing to rehearse during the day and then go rehearse at night with them. So you know what? I made room for
But
y'all.
it still happened. Okay.
But I
Shut
made
up.
it
This is my
work.
highlights, George.
I
Shut the
made
fuck
it.
up.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. These are my
Okay, go
highlights.
ahead.
What else? Did I already say graduated high school? I mean, I don't. A lot of people hated high school. It's like I didn't mind high school. It's like, I took calculus, which we don't need to talk about. Dude, calculus hurt my brain. I am small brain math man.
We've
I
learned.
do math good. What else? I worked at a funeral home. That was kind of cool. Made a lot of money there, but also saw a lot of dead people. So
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend.
Was
Dude, when
it
I was getting my tattoo, I was fucking talking to the tattoo artist about that. Because I was talking, dude. So my aunt's husband's dad died. The day he died, my aunt was saying that she was talking to him on the phone. He's like, because both his mom and dad are dead. His mom died last year, at the end of last year. No, trust me, this sounds dark. Wait until you fucking hear what I say. He goes on, he's like, because he tried to call my aunt, but she didn't answer. He's like, wow, he's like, you're going to leave me alone just like my parents did? You know, I'm an orphan now. I was like, oh my God, this dude's 51 years old.
He told you that?
He told his aunt that.
Oh,
My
yeah.
aunt was telling us that. And then on Christmas, we were all at my grandma's house. And he was like, well, at least I don't have any parents left to die on Christmas, so they can't ruin it.
What the?
I was like, oh my god, dude.
God.
I was like, dude, your mom, your
gotta
dad
go-
just died a week ago.
I gotta go to the restroom. Shit, dude. I don't know what I would do in that situation.
It was like but he's just like that. Once this past year, I went to have dinner with them once, and he was talking about his mom. I think it was like March, so it was still kind of cold out at night sometimes. And he's like, yeah, I hope she's warm down there underground in her mariachi suit, decomposing. And we were like, oh my god, dude. It's like.
Shut the fuck up.
Man,
I was like, I get if that's how you cope, because he's been a funeral director for 30-something years, so, cool, but, like, still, I was like, yikes. I was like, that's
way to
that's
ruin the
a lot of fun.
podcast.
Dude, it doesn't matter, he's making these fucking jokes.
Again?
Like, the day his dad died, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? But yeah, I worked at a funeral home. Back to my highlights.
That's a highlight.
Got a dog. My dog's pretty cool. Even though I think we scared him with the poppers, that's why he's not over here anymore.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like, where's he at?
I can hear him rummaging, probably trying to get under my bed. Do I have anything else? No, I think that's it. I met some pretty cool people, so I'm pretty happy about that. Got some good friends, got some good people around me. So, yeah. That's me.
Either one of you?
No.
Valentine.
I guess.
My love.
2017, I went to my first concert, the Growler City Club tour.
Oh.
I got to hold the singer's hand,
Damn.
and he sang to me.
Oh.
Damn.
I wanted it. Anyway,
Okay, let me just add real quick. I went to go see Watsky, and I had almost the same experience. I was one hand off of, because he was leaning into the crowd. I was one hand off of being the person that he grabbed onto when he leaned out.
dang.
I was like, fuck.
He also threw his bandana, and I caught it.
Damn.
You still have it?
It's somewhere in storage. I don't know. My mom because I had it in a box, and my mom put that box in the garage somewhere. So I don't know where it's at right now. It probably smells nasty right now.
Yeah.
I did Guardians 2015,
Ooh, yeah.
2016.
Oh, yeah.
That was really fun. One of the better experiences of the decade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's all I could think of.
Graduating high school.
Oh yeah, graduating high school.
Yeah,
I got accepted into college, which I didn't think.
Hey, poppers. You got in college.
How many are there?
There's only two. I guess you
Go
could,
for it.
you could do build.
All right,
Shouldn't we just wait to the end so we can pop for everyone?
yeah. Let's do that.
yeah.
Let's do that.
Do we?
Nah, he wants the pops to happen right after he's done.
Oh
talking.
yeah.
That's what
Okay.
it
No,
is.
no. I'll do the
Go
outro
ahead,
and
pop.
then we'll pop.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
I like that.
These are also poppers.
Okay.
All right, I can't be heard on the mic. Shit.
The most
I'm talking not into the mic.
of the decade,
Alright,
I didn't think I would go to college, so it's pretty exciting. I had a really good audition somehow.
Oh, that was really cool. You wasted one.
Well, because you got into college.
Oh, okay.
But that's it. I mean, can't really think of much.
We stand an educated man.
Yeah.
We do.
All right, Andy.
Andy.
Last one. We started with
Send
you,
it, take
we're
it
ending
home.
with you.
Damn.
Highlights of the decade. I moved out of my mobile home, which is pretty small. Moved into a bigger house,
Yeah.
so that was good. Moved into the burbs. Always wanted to live in the burbs. Met some cool people along the way. Some people that I don't talk to anymore. Some people that I still talk to from long time ago.
Long time ago.
We did high school. Graduated high school. Made some good memories in high school. Attended community college. I was gonna go to actual state school, but that was too expensive, and I was like, fuck man. But now I go to UTSA. Technically, I mean we're taking a semester off, but I'm in San Antonio right now. I live there. Have an apartment. I live with some of my really close friends. And yeah, right now I'm just vibing, trying to learn about life.
I never asked you. What are you studying?
Communications and psychology.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
Local area network system administration.
Oh, nerd.
Wow.
Music.
Music education.
Nice. What else?
What about you, George?
Computer
Shut the
science.
fuck up.
Damn. Why'd you say shut the fuck up?
Hey, it's his moment.
That's toxic.
Yeah, this is moment. How do you?
You
Okay,
did sing
so
to George.
No, I think that's about it. Yeah, just I mean, taking life just like everyone else is taking it one step at a time.
You vibing. I respect
Vibes.
that.
Okay, how do you
See
pop
what
these?
happens.
Just so I know.
there's arrows. You turn them to your left.
Do you know how to read?
Wait, so are
Shut the
we?
fuck up. Wait.
Oh, yeah, we covered everything.
Yep, we did music,
Send us
live,
home.
video games.
plug our playlist.
TV shows, everything, playlists.
Plug George's band.
I can put all that in this.
We gotta ask for a sponsor. Who are we asking to sponsor us?
Squarespace.
Pornhub.
Squarespace.
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 Send us
Hit us up,
Okay.
Squarespace.
So we finished our decade recap, and I think we can all agree it's been a wild ride. All right, we've met each
we
other
lived.
this decade, and we're here with each other at the start of a new decade. So let's, in memory of everything.
Oh, do two.
All right, Joseph's choking.
Oh, I can't do two. Fuck. Okay. Andy, you gonna? Shit, I dropped one. Oh wait, how am I gonna do it with fuck? Oh,
Custom.
shut up.
Super choke.
So yep, we
Alright, ready?
explained everything. We had a good decade, a wild decade, and to a new one with the boys.
Use it 2020.
2020. You ready?
Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, just
there you
go.
Okay, ready?
Bitch, the pop. Hey, there we go.
Yay!
I
Mountie.
can't do it. Oh man. Damn. There you go.
There you go.
All
I got
right. Yay, woo! All right, that's it from us. Decade recap.
We'll hopefully see you in not 3 months.